Just no fat Asians.
Yeah. It's rare to find fat Asians.
Yeah, but when you do, they're past like I'd say like 200 pounds.
Pandas?
Kevin Gates. So remind Shane about that, please.
Oh yeah.
For the 9th.
I almost forgot about that.
You guys can don't forget Risk. I'll remind you guys also.
Yeah.
I will take that day off from Burger King. I would say can't work the 9th.
Yeah.
Church ceremony.
Yeah.
No, I gotta go to church.
It's nice going to church. It's like peaceful.
In 3/4 of a mile, take exit 27 on the right toward US 1, then take the first left.
Best relationship you can ever have is with the Lord.
Yeah.
To be honest, I feel like lately that's the only like successful relationship that's keeping me moving, you know?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's also, it just feels so relaxing being in a church. Like I automatically like calm down, you know what I mean, when I get inside of church.
Take exit 27 on the right toward US 1, then take the first left.
I just feel like I can't. Just because like I feel like people like,
turn left at the traffic light, then keep left.
There are a lot of
Haters out there.
yeah, not even just haters. Just because like you don't do something they do.
Yeah, they judge you for it.
Yeah.
They're too perfectionist.
Like you have to be this way, or like you don't deserve my like God bless you or something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Like God bless your family or something, you know? Or just like something just like it's crazy how like it's all turned into, you know,
Keep left on George Street.
Yeah, I agree. It's ridiculous how horrible a lot of people can be out of close mind.
But you don't do acid, right?
I've done.
In 1 mile, keep
hallucinogens
left
before,
to Blackstone Boulevard.
but the only ones I've done was like LSA, which is different from LSD. It's like Hawaiian baby. What are those seeds? Do you know like morning glory seeds?
Mm-hmm.
It's like similar to those. I've done it.
But
Like,
acid's stronger, right?
it depends. Like LSA, if you have like, it depends on the dosage. Except the good thing about LSA is you can't have a bad trip. The only like bad trip you could ever have is you could maybe like end up feeling sick, like physically sick if you have too much. But I've done LSA like 50 plus times in my life. But I've never tried LSD or shrooms or any of like other ones. But I'm not going to though, because like I feel I've had enough experiences for like psychedelics that I'm like satisfied. Because also I don't want to risk like messing up my mind with it, you know?
Mm-hmm. I know what you mean.
But I still do like downers here and there.
It's up to you. On the 9th, if you want, I'll pay for your 2 tabs. I'll take 3 in front of you, and if you want it, in like an hour, if you wanted to try it, that's up to you.
Yeah, I'm most likely not going to.
I'm not advised you to. Like, I'm not addicted. Like, I had like this weekend is the first like time I'm doing acid in like 3 weeks. Like,
Yeah.
we have like acid weekends at our apartment.
Yeah.
Then we'll have
In 1/4 mile, keep left after the
Zans
coffee
weekend.
shop.
We haven't done Zans in a while because we haven't did like Zans together in like a year because all the BS going around with that.
Yeah.
Don't want to die.
Yeah. A good way to tell when they're fake or not? Do you know the good way to tell if they're fake or not?
No.
Is if they're not white, then they were pill pressed by like some random person. So it's like they could be real, but they also could be
Keep
mixed
left
with, like,
to
fentanyl,
Blackstone
grandma,
Boulevard.
if they're like yellow or whatever. The real Zans, like the prescription ones, are white.
Yeah. Alright, good to know.
Yeah. But yeah, it's because there's a lot of people out there that like get the pill press machines.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, what they do is like, then they like, someone makes them, and then they like make it in bulk, and then they start selling it everywhere, to dealers and stuff like that.
They say that, I think that's how Queen died, of an overdose on Xanax.
Yeah, and a number of like rappers and a lot of other people have been dying that way.
In 1 3/4 miles, turn right on Butler Avenue.
You had lean.
Lean, I haven't sipped lean in...
I love.
I'd say before jail.
How long ago
Probably
was
like
that?
a few weeks before jail last year. Around September, October or something, maybe.
Oh, okay. So
Or
that's
like
not
actually even before that, around spring.
Yeah. Me, it was like a year ago.
But he got locked up. That plug.
The what?
The plug got locked up.
Oh. What did he get locked up for?
Distribution of marijuana, I think.
Oh, okay. Was it a large amount or no?
I'm not for sure, I don't want to say it. You know, but
Yeah, that sucks.
BS, even if it's illegal and they still arrest you.
Yeah. Stupid. But yeah, lean I love. I feel like that's the nicest experience, because it's like not too hardcore of a drug, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like you can still control yourself and everything like that, but also it's like a nice chill experience to be able to sip on it with the Sprite.
Well, acid is good.
Yeah.
It's just you can't be in a dark room.
Yeah.
Like 3 weeks ago when I did it, I fucked up on it, but like I wasn't fucked up on it, but like I fucked up because I said I'm gonna go lay down and try to go to sleep. Because I had work the next day, but I did not go to sleep, and I'm just sitting there in my thoughts.
It's a psychedelic and it's a stimulant.
And it made me, like, legit, I thought in my head that morning, because I did not sleep all night, like, I was going through crazy thoughts, like, over and over, like, I'm staring at the window. I'm thinking about the cat, because one of the cats jumped out the window twice.
Yeah.
In the second floor. And I'm thinking, like, what if I just, like, jump out the window, like,
yeah.
And I straight up, I said, what the fuck am I thinking right now to myself, like, out loud.
In 1/4 mile, turn right on Butler Avenue.
Said, you guys are assholes for actually, like, just letting me be alone in the dark in my room on acid. While you guys are just fucking. Because, like, that's why I left the room, because they started fucking.
Yeah.
Well, they asked me to leave for 5 minutes, and they started fucking. Next thing you know, my
turn right
wall
on
pounded.
Butler Avenue.
And I said, I tried going to sleep, so I just... Oh, my balls, bro.
Yeah.
Terrible. But
In 1/4 mile, turn left on Waterman Street, then take the first left.
With people.
Yeah.
Smoking weed, too. Weed keeps you in a good space with acid. I can't wait to...
Was that the only hallucinogen you've ever tried, or have you tried
no,
others?
mushrooms. You know, try shrooms?
No, I never
Shrooms
did
are
that
good.
or acid.
It's shrooms. Well, if you get good shrooms, it'll be better than acid. But
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
it depends, really, who you get the acid and the shrooms from.
Yeah. Also, a way
Turn
to
left
tell
at the
if
traffic
acid
light,
is real or
then
not
take the first left.
is if it tastes like paper, or tastes like nothing, that means it's real.
Mm-hmm.
But if it tastes like metallic, then that means it's like a research chemical that's similar to LSD. but it's not LSD. Have you ever tasted it taste metallic or no?
What?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. There's certain ways to tell if certain drugs are
What?
real or not.
I'm gonna have to tell my roommates they got a terrible acid plug and they need to keep going to mine then.
Does it taste like metallic?
Theirs, yeah.
Really?
But-
That's funny. But how long did the
The taste? It would be
No.
like a second taste.
no
Or
like how long did it last? The effects.
all night. Like we usually do acid at night.
Yeah.
Which if you're not supposed to.
Turn left on Henderson Expressway.
We don't give a fuck. But it lasts all night. It'll last till like, for me, it'll last, if I take acid, any
In
acid
1
I've
mile,
taken, 'cause
turn
I
right
know
on
they've
N
been,
Broadway.
like tested ones, because since you said that,
Yeah.
so every time I've taken it, I've stayed up for a day and a half straight.
That's great.
Except for once, because I so say you take 2 tabs. Say I took 2 tabs tonight.
Yeah.
Tomorrow I would have to take 4 because I won't feel it if I took 2 tomorrow. That's how acid works.
Wait, say that one more
So
time.
say I had 2 acid tabs tonight. I
Yeah.
took 2.
Yeah.
Then I would have to take. Say I took another 2 tomorrow. It would not work
Interesting.
because I'm off constantly and stuff like that. It's something with the body that it won't work
Yeah.
again. But that's why I would have to take 4 to stay up even longer.
Okay.
It's crazy. It's a weird thing.
Yeah, that's great. Oh,
But I'll never do it 2 days in
there's
a
a
row.
crazy story I didn't
In
tell you
1/4
yet.
mile,
There was one
turn
time.
right on N Broadway,
It's a
then
long
take the
story of
first
what
left.
specifically happened, but there's one time where I was hanging out with these 2 random guys. It's a long story, but
Turn right at the traffic
pretty much
light,
what happened
then take
was-
the first left.
it was like late at night. I wasn't paying attention, and they were like, "Oh, you don't mind if we smoke?" And I was like, "Oh no, I don't mind," because they had like tons of like bongs and pipes and stuff like that. Weird light.
Yeah, this is. There's an autistic
Turn
kid
left
that
on
stands
Blanche
right here. I can see
Avenue.
him every day, every single day.
Interesting.
He can't talk or nothing. He's an awesome kid. He stands right there, and that's his job because he's autistic.
At
and
the
he
end
can't
of the
talk.
street,
Yeah.
And they
turn
take him to,
left.
Like, do this like crossing, and they have another crossing guard, and he's.
That's good that they hired him though. But yeah, like what happened at that point, like the guys were like, "Oh yeah, like you don't mind if we smoke?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I have a number of friends who smoke weed or whatever, so I don't care." And I like
Turn left on Irving Avenue, then take the second right.
or something like that. But so then like, we were all talking and stuff like that. Then like when I left a couple hours later, I was like, right before I left, I was like, "Oh, I like feel full of energy, blah blah blah." And it was 6 in the morning at that point. They looked at each other like a little shocked, and they were like, one of them was like, "Oh, that must have been the Tina." So it turns out they were smoking meth.
What?
Yep.
Turn right on
Because
Vanderland
I was
Avenue.
like, wait a minute, why are they using a torch? Could it be dabs? But then I realized they were literally smoking meth. And I got second high from the meth. Isn't that crazy?
That's
Second-hand
not.
high.
How were you feeling?
So, never
Arriving
do
at
meth,
71
but that
Vanderland
was the
Avenue
best
on the
drug
right.
I've ever experienced ever in my life.
I heard that shit fucks you up. Like if you
It's
get addicted
great.
to that, you are gonna.
The thing about it is, like, after feeling that, I understand that people get addicted to it right when they try it. It was like you feel as if you feel like hit nirvana.
That's how Fetty was for me.
What, Fenny?
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl? You
Yeah.
tried it?
I tried. I did it once, and then next thing you know, the next 4 days,
Yeah.
like I did it once, then the next day I did it, then the third day, then the fourth day.
Yeah.
I was like, I could tell after the first day I was addicted because like that fourth day, I'm in the kitchen searching everywhere on the floor looking for like drop pieces, even though like we didn't drop any.
Yeah.
It was like, and then next thing you know, I left. I said, nope, I'm not hanging
Yeah.
out with you guys no more.
Yeah, it's better not even. bother with that or meth or heroin, but like meth is like even more intense than like fentanyl from what I've heard.
You wanna park real quick and run up real quick? I gotta give you a shirt.
Yeah, that's fine.
To be honest, Shane didn't bring me. I was gonna give it to him. I get to give it to you.
Thank you.
If you wanna park in front of this Toyota.
Yeah. But I mean, but yeah, so like it literally felt as if I hit perfection, you know what I mean? I felt completely fine. I went to sleep. I slept for like 4 hours, and it was like from 6 a.m. to like 10 a.m. And I felt completely fine the next day. It was weird.
That shit has. I would never do meth. Believe me. I said I would never do Fetty though, and I ended up doing it.
Yeah, just never do meth, because if you do meth ever, you will be addicted.
I know I will.
If I smoked that, I smoked that, like I only got the second hand. I can't even imagine how it would be to actually smoke it. You know what I mean?
You're so far from the curb.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.